Hey everybody, what's up? Good afternoon, I guess. So today is the Wilds of Eldraine pre-release. Going into this set, it's kind of amusing or not amusing to me, or one of the two. Obviously, we just had Lord of the Rings. Then we had Commander Masters, and I opened up a lot of Commander Masters. I was super excited for that product. Not everybody was, I get it. And I personally didn't care about Original Throne that much, and as well, it was a really neat set. It just wasn't something that resonated with me. Maybe because I came in after it came out, but half the cards seemingly were banned. It really never resonated with me. So Wilds, I was like, good. I personally can take a break. Well, then they started dropping spoilers. And this set's a banger. Oh my god. Best standard set they've had since... on paper, anyway. I mean, the way it looks on paper. Until you actually play with it. Best standard set since Kamigawa? Is that what we're doing here? Is that what Wilds of Eldraine's fighting to be? And the Enchanted Tales edition. You know, looking at the set, I'm not even sure it needed it. But you put it in there anyway. And it's wonderful. It's wonderful. The selections are incredible. I don't even care that you chose Double End Season again. I love that you chose Parallel Lives. That's great. And Primal Vigor. Know Your Procession's not in it, which I guess you can't choose everything. So it kind of takes me back to the other previous inserts, right? Strixhaven Mystical Archives. Those are really cool. I think those are pretty much a hit. Strixhaven itself wasn't that great of a set. It does have some good cards, but it overall wasn't that... The Mythics actually were not good. It has some good commons, uncommons, and some good rares, but it's not that good of a set. But the Mystical Archives are really cool and had a lot of playable cards, so that was fun, right? So that was their first time doing that. Then they waited a while because they already had stuff planned, and they were probably already like, "Well, we're going to try this out and see how it does." And then by the time they could add it to another set, really it was Brothers War, so it was the retro artifacts, which also was cool. I think most people kind of enjoyed it. Personally, I kind of wish they made it a tad bit spicier. Not even necessarily at Mythic, but at Rare. But, you know, you can't print everything sometimes, so it still turned out to be a neat series. Then you got to where they decided, okay, we're going to do creatures now. Multiverse Legends. Personally, I kind of disliked the Multiverse Legends. I didn't like them. I didn't care for them that much. Personally, I didn't do... Personally, yeah, I really didn't open all that much March of the Machine for myself. I wasn't in love with that set. I thought it had some neat stuff, but it felt difficult. Not in terms of a challenge level to play it, but nothing was easy to cast. Nothing was easy to cast. everything was super annoying to have to cast. And then you did the Multiverse Legends, and that was fine, but like half those cards, yeah, I guess a couple, like Skittles kind of needed a reprint because it was spiking at that very time. Ragavan is an all-star, even though it kind of just got taken care of by the release of the Orcish Bowmasters. It's still an all-star though. It's still a fantastic card. Atraxa is amazing, right? So when you went through some of the Mythics, they were cool. But man, when you hit Rare with that set, it dropped off hard. Really hard, you know? And it didn't help that you took some of those and then you also put them in Commander Masters. So it just didn't, from a creature perspective, it didn't feel as special. Then you get to Wilds of Eldraine with the enchantments, and people love enchantments. I don't even care that you just printed Smothering Tithe. Again, you have Smothering Tithe in here. Gimme. It's fine. Even at the rare level, the uncommon level, they pretty much looks like they knocked Enchanted Tales out of the park. Maybe they went a little too strong versus the past ones. I don't know. Maybe they thought they needed to do that to really, really push this product. I'm not sure about that. I'm not sure they needed that, actually. But nonetheless, it's kind of welcome. The treatments are really cool. We're going to open up a couple pre-release kits, and I'm going to stop rambling for, Jesus, 5 minutes. I should probably like warn people at the start, hey, if you want to get to this, just go ahead and fast forward past my random thoughts that don't matter. Because that's not why you're here. Well, a few of you, but that's not why some of you are here. Get to the opening. Okay, okay. If I can get it open. Jeez. All right, there we go. Okay, so we got a couple pre-release kits here. I always tend to start with these. Kind of like the 11. Kind of like getting a couple dice and then seeing how we do with the pre-release card, or the stamped card, which isn't a big deal, but it is a rare or mythic edition. We got 3 blind mice. Is there anything else in here? I know more recently they've been sneaking in. Oh, it looks like tokens. Okay. Yeah. Okay, so the roll enchantments. No code? No online code? No, wow. Oh, wow. Okay. They're really getting cheap on us. Oh, never mind. It was off to the side, still in the package. All right. So it's not in this little thing anymore. Okay, so let's do our first 6 packs. These are draft packs. I will be doing draft boxes of this later on. I'll admit I am a patron of Rudy, and he has already said that he is going to be getting these, and he's going to be adding these to his deal every month, which is a pretty good price. So I'm going to wait till he gets some of those. So we got Rotisserie Elemental. Some of these cards, and Blood Moon. I absolutely hate this card with a passion. I think it is incredibly rude, but that is a hell of a hit, and I love to see it. Maybe it's because I play with way too many non-basics. Taken by Nightmares. What are you? Not bad. And then the lands, which I heard something about what they did with the artwork on this, and it's a neat look, but I don't know anything else really about it. Anyway. Okay. Here we go. The, obviously it was going to have lots of fairy love, but I think this is going to be one of the mandatory ones, isn't it? Yep. Anytime a fairy enters the battlefield under your control, you know fairies just never stop entering the battlefield, right? Oh god, each opponent loses a life. Oh god. Oh god. Oh no. Hey, Ariette's Tempting Apple. Cool. One of the uncommons I kind of wanted. Imodane. This card looks like an absolute monster. That's pretty cool. And then we got Ground Seal. Okay. Okay, so they had regular art lands and the full arts, borderless, I don't know. I was doing pre-release. I can just put them all up on top. So it's going to be a little bit of a quicker video. Greta, because Hansel is apparently dead. Oh, okay. So you're going to go well with Guillaume. Okay. Rankles Prank. Choose one or more. Love it. Impact Tremors. Sweet. This is actually a good question that I did not look into beforehand, and maybe somebody can answer this for me today. Can you get the alternate art treatments in draft packs? Prophetic Prism. Okay. I don't know. I didn't look. I don't spoil everything for myself, so I try to wait a little bit. Wildcat, seriously, get rid of your thugs. For those that don't know, it's kind of an inside joke. All right, Song of Totentens. So that's how you say that. Goblin Bombardment. That's great artwork. I love it. He's just holding on to the cannonball. Oh, that's great. That's great. I love it. Freeze in place and a forest. Okay. Okay. So is there any uncommons and commons that everybody is super excited about? There is that one artifact that allows you to loot and you get a treasure. That seems super, and for not all that much mana. So that seems kind of spicy. And almost like a every other deck inclusion type card. Johann, Apprentice Sorcerer, huh? Okay, that's fun. All right, it's not bad. Devouring Sugar Maw, it's so funny. This seems like a pretty good card too. Dark Tutelage, I know it's an uncommon, but that's neat. I don't own any copies of Dark Tutelage. Obviously, by the end of this, I'm probably going to own a whole bunch, but as of right now. Frolicking Familiar. Hey! Virtue of Strength. Sweet. Alright, good Mythic. This Virtue cycle is fantastic. I know they're super expensive to play, but... And Griffinary. I didn't, I didn't see all the cards. It's not like it's a big hit. It's definitely not a hit, but that's pretty cool. The whole border, the artwork, it's like kind of knocked out of the park, actually. That's a Magic card, folks. That's wild. That's wild. Well, let's do the next run. I got an 8. Never a high roller. And we got The Apprentice's Folly. Alright, so I got a couple sagas. A little bit of a womp womp, but oh well. I'll save it for the end of the video. Just what's coming up over the next few days as we kind of go through the pre-release here. Expel the Interlopers, the new board wipe. Intangible Virtue. Okay. Once again, really sweet artwork. Solid card. And this is kind of the thing that I'll state, because it's similar to the Mystical Archives. The pull rate on the Mythics isn't going to be things where people think they're going to all of a sudden be swimming in Dublin seasons. You are not. If you open a lot of Strixhaven, you would know that you did not end up swimming in any specific Mythic outside, unless you're me, and then outside a channel. Likeness Looter, because that... Hey! Leyline of the Void! Cool. Cool. Beanstalk Worm. But overall, you know, you didn't open a box and just automatically get yourself a Demonic Tutor or a Teferi's Protection. It wasn't how it worked, and it's not how it's going to work with this product. The pool is big enough and the pool rate is low enough that you can have that cool addition and it doesn't like slaughter the card. Yeah, even though it's like 2 in a row for a few of the cards, but it doesn't mean that much. Spiteful Hex Mage. Okay. And Garrick's Uprising. Alright. Garrick's Uprising personally is a card I do have in a few decks. Okay. Cell Sword. Cheeky House Mouse. Embereth Veteran. Restless Fortress, so the new land cycle of Manlands. Seem like they're probably fantastic and limited. Ah, nice! Waste Not! I don't have one of these. Cool. Again, I'll probably have a few of them by the end of my Throne opening, or Wilds openings, but... Yeah, Restless Fortress is limited. It's probably going to be a beater, isn't it? Is it going to ever see, like, will it see play... Is it fast enough to see play in Standard? And is it usable in any other format is a real question. Because that'll be the difference of whether or not it's basically bulk. Alright, we got our second, Expel the Interlopers. I don't know why we always have this problem with pre-release kits. Like, buying... I've considered in the past... And we have a foil, Raging Battle Mouse. Cool. I've considered in the past buying a case of pre-release kits. Thought it'd be fun, right? But as I've done the channel, I've learned that, like, out of the same case... Half the packs are the same. It's ridiculous. So that's the last thing I want to do is buy a sealed case of that, and then every other pre-release kit's like mostly the same. See? Exactly what I'm talking about, folks. In this case, it's a positive for me, but you know what I mean. We have our second Virtuous Strength. Oh, Intruder Alarm. Fun. Okay. And another foil taken by Nightmares. I'm not bothering with the... that was it. That was all the packs. Well, that's pre-release kit. Saturday morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time is going to be the first collector box. Sunday, same time, we're going to do the first set box, and then second collector box will be on Monday. Second set box will be on Tuesday. Wednesday, there's not going to be a video. Thursday is going to be a dragon hunt, and then I don't have anything else out there planned yet. So that's, I guess you can say that's the week ahead of us. And if you haven't watched it, this morning I posted a Commander Masters draft box, which a patron opened, and that is a video worth a watch. And if you haven't watched it, I know it's Wilds of Eldraine time, and that's going to be the focus, but the box is an absolute banger, and y'all need to go watch it. Thank you for watching. Bye.